I don't know why people made this a championship bout. And I don't know why you was okay with that. And I want to apologize for what's going to happen.
Who is
But the second that you
Jim
get
Jones?
off stage, the second that you get off stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy.
Steve, not wanting to be embarrassed, went on Jamie Foxx's satellite radio show to declare he would be the bigger person and not stoop so low as to engage in a petty feud. He said, "My grandfather used to tell me that dogs don't bark at parked cars, only at moving ones. Dogs bark at the moon all the time, but if the moon barks back, the dog becomes famous."
It's just on my mind. My closing remarks are going to seem a little discombobulated, but I haven't really had time to put it together. It's just some thoughts that I've been having. I want to address what's being labeled as comedy beefs. Y'all, comedy was never designed to be this. Comedy is a great art form. It's always been for the best stand-ups to come into people's lives, homes, theaters, and provide just as hard a laughs as we possibly could. As a stand-up, has always been my only goal. This thing that's going around now about comedy beefs, it's only coming really from a few people. It's really not the overall thing. 85 South ain't beefing with nobody. And those are the youngest comedic giants out there. 85 South ain't beefing with nobody. You know, them cats come from the hip-hop culture. What you're seeing, man, in these comedy beefs are people who aren't where they used to be, and all of a sudden are using this thing called comedy beefs as a way to get some light shined on them. That's not what comedy is, man. It's just not. I'm gonna tell you something. Now, I'm not saying any names, but let me explain something.
This statement only reinforced Kat's point that Steve couldn't compete with him in a comedy battle. However, the tension seemed to subside as both moved on with their careers until Kat reignited the conflict with his candid and unrestrained interview. It seems that Kat Williams' comments in that interview really got under Steve Harvey's skin because Steve vented extensively on his radio show. Although he didn't name Kat or Shannon directly, it was clear who he was referring to. But the drama didn't stop there. According to sources, Steve is actively working behind the scenes to